Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking and watching our predictions that I made for Bitcoin and Forex. We'll see how the latest days have been doing and what are the possibilities for the next few days. So this is Monday 18th of November. And just like I predicted, at least for the NVIDIA charts, and I think most of the rest of the stock market, we had a red Monday. And just like I predicted, guys, I told you, for example, you are seeing at the chart, this is the red circle corresponding to the day of Monday, today. And it's an alternative day circle, so there is a potential that the correction could be seen either today or tomorrow or even both. There's that potential still, because tomorrow is going to be a very volatile day. Extremely volatile, I think. I mean, it could disappoint and be a complete range, but I think there are high chances of being a very volatile day. And I say that because this is a pattern that always repeats. This pattern is very old as time, always present in my predictions. So it's basically guaranteed volatility. That's basically what it says. When we have a day shared by two opposite circles, it's always what it says. So we have to be prepared for an even more powerful potential correction tomorrow. And that could be the case. I mean, it's still on the table, but at the same time, it could be a very volatile uptrend, where it could have lots of red energies mixed in. But it could also be, surprisingly, at the end of the day, maybe even decisively green. So we have to keep an eye out for that. And just like I told you guys, this week I think it's going to be kind of tough. It's going to be kind of rough, kind of hard for investors, because we are seeing that the red energies are really dominating, or are predicted to be dominating this week. We have more red days or potential red days than green days. So I think this was very telling since the surprise correction on Friday 15th of November. It was a very powerful correction. And like I told you, the worst case scenario was that we could have a red Monday today. And that's exactly what we got. I mean, the position, even after hours and after the day ended, is still lower than the previous, the latest position of the last day of the market, which is Friday. So it's a very red day by the books, a complete red day. And this is exactly what I was fearing. Like I told you guys, red Monday tends to have energies that tend to drag on for the rest of the week, meaning that most of the week could have red energies just because we have a red Monday. Now, this is not always the case, but so far in my analysis, every time there's a red Monday, there are high chances of that happening. So we have to keep an eye out for that, and we have to hope that the impulses on this week are strong enough to actually recover some of the losses that we might be encountering throughout this week. Because like I was saying, there is a potential that the worst case scenario, for example, could be a red Monday like today, and a red Friday, a red closing of the week. That could be very, very dangerous. But still, it's just it's not the apocalypse, guys. This is a very bullish market, although I do have some, maybe not concerns, but 2025, the next year, is going to be kind of wild, guys. Lots of things are happening, very clear things, and some other patterns that are very hard or hidden, and some of them I just cannot talk about them. But it's related to politics. I even made a video, I think, I don't know, it's in this channel or my crypto channel, but I made a video about a very unknown pattern regarding the elections and which party gets the power. So it's a very interesting graphic. I think you should go to my channel and try to search for that video. If I can find it, I will be linking it in the description or something like that. But yeah, 2025 and the rest of this administration is going to be interesting, to say the least. But yeah, now let's take a look at the Forex chart. This is the USD against the yen, Japanese yen. So we have, for example, that we had very powerful corrections since 15th of November, and even slightly on the initial hours of the 17th. But at the end of the day, it kind of recovered, and where it recovers, it's higher, but not that high. It's actually very close to a yellow day, very close. There was a lot of volatility. There was a lot of movements up and down. So it was kind of a hard day to define, really. There was no clear trend on that day. But that's exactly what we saw on that day, which was predicted to be a very powerful correction. A sold day for a red circle. So we got very lucky that at least it was not that powerful. I mean, the red energies were very present, don't get me wrong. It was a very volatile day, and where the position closes is not that far from the starting one. But still, at least it was not a very powerful correction. Now for today, corresponds to this green circle, 18 or 19 of November, alternative days. And so far we have, for example, that even though the day started looking like it was a very powerful uptrend, something around the 8 hours of the day happened and just non-stop collapse. So the price just keeps on collapsing. And it's staying in this resistance, in this support zone, I think. So it was to be expected, guys. Tomorrow there's a chance of a very, very volatile day. So we already have 2 very volatile days for NVIDIA and this Forex pair. We have the 19th of November, tomorrow, Tuesday. It's going to be a very volatile day. Both of them have this pattern where the energies are competing over one single day. So it's going to be very wild, guys. I think it's going to be, especially on Forex, volatility is really, really hard on Forex, especially on this pair. So it's going to be a wild day. And in the worst case scenario, we could see a correction, very powerful correction, maybe all the way down to, this is so annoying, maybe all the way down to these kind of levels. Maybe even lower, I think. I really don't think it's going to be a very powerful correction in that case. I think it could be a recovery. But the following days we could see even more volatility. On the 21, on the 22, with a chance of being an uptrend, a very volatile uptrend on the 22. Could be. I hope so, because we could see some massive gains. But still, I mean, just because we have that chance doesn't mean that we have to, we just have to keep an eye out for everything, just because, just to stay safe. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for you. I invite you all to subscribe, share, and like. Watch my other crypto predictions, especially as well. They are very popular. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Take care.